humans, committed individuals, thought of one thing and one thing only: the best interest of the students. I wanted to have this opportunity today to be up on stage, although it's not usually the proper way to introduce a ceremony, but I wanted to have the honor of introducing my administrators and my teachers, because after two years, they have proven to be the key behind the success of Universal Learning Academy students. And when I say success, I'm referring to the grit, every family's commitment to this journey, every family's unity and support to the school through unprecedented times, and your belief and trust in the organization's ability to proceed in transforming a whole curriculum and yet bringing back the students in person and reopening our doors. This year was a very, very special and unique year. We were very challenged in getting back to the traditional norm. We were very challenged by students who may needed to go back to the basics. But guess what? With every challenge, there's always an opportunity to grow. And the growth we all experienced this year, whether it was academically, the amount of scholarships our seniors graduated with, over, I want to say, $1 million in anticipated scholarships, the amount of awards and recognitions our students were able to achieve this year. Wins and losses, wins way more than losses in the athletics department. What matters most is always keeping our mindset positive and our focus on the growth and what comes next. So without further ado, let us welcome Universal Learning Academy group of educators, preceded by Universal Learning Academy's administrators, whether they're instructional administrators, whether they are operational, support staff. We truly value your commitment day in and day out. It is you that makes the goals of the Academy happen. It is you that are always focused on the best interest of the students. And it is you that makes me the empowered person that I am every single day. I do want to take a chance in a moment to recognize everyone that's new with us this year, and every administrator that is embarking on administration, instructional administration is new this year. This is a challenge, but yeah, you have proven to be an amazing and a dream team. Thank you for being who you are and everything that you do. At this time, we were blessed for many, many years, I want to say the past 3 to 4 years, with a group of educators that have done an amazing job communicating with the families, connecting with you on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, ensuring there's rigor and relevance in the curriculum, making instruction engaging and student-centered and rigorous. Without the teachers, nothing could happen. Allow me to say that again. It is the teachers, they are the heroes, they make it happen for our students. So hats off to our teachers at Universal Learning Academy, and let us welcome them with a warm applause at this point. Whether you are a core academic teacher in 5th grade led by Ms. Barakat and Mr. Kingsbury, congratulations on doing such a wonderful job with your students. Your academic data honestly speaks so highly of your performance. We're truly honored by what an amazing team Ms. Barakat and Mr. Kingsbury created this year. So congratulations 5A and 5B on this journey. Ms. Barakat and Mr. Kingsbury were new to the Academy this year. Within just a couple months, they were able to become part of this wonderful community. Thank you, teachers, for your leadership. 5th grade is not an easy transition grade. We understand the academic challenges that 5th grade brings. We understand the social emotional needs of this particular transition grade. But I believe, and I have seen it in action, you have gone above and beyond for your students and for your families. Thank you for everything that you have done for your kiddos. And at this time, let's welcome our 8th grade team. Whether you're a core teacher, a support staff teacher, a para-educator, you have made it happen for our 8th graders this year. 8th grade had the least number of disciplinary infractions this year. What does this tell you? This is definitely a special group of students led by a very special group of teachers. Let us welcome them at this time. Thank you, teachers, for doing an amazing job. I know you go home and you stay up, you work on the weekend, you take calls, you take emails, you take social messages. You're up and about in the hallways, redirecting your students, trying to instill law and order in the school. What would we do without you? We are inspired by your leadership. The fact that your 8th grade students had the least amount of disciplinary infractions school-wide. This speaks highly of your performance and of your leadership. To the 8th group that's about to join us this morning, I was super impressed by your academic growth as measured by MWBA data, by formative and summative assessments. I have been impressed with your leadership, maybe since 4th and 5th grades. This is a particular cohort that has been with us for many, many years, and I can proudly say this is the true product of Universal Learning Academy. Congratulations, 8th grade, for setting such a wonderful record academically and behaviorally. To everyone that joined us new this year, you became a Blue Jay the minute you put on that uniform shirt. You became a Blue Jay the minute you joined us here in the hallways. You lived the struggles, you lived the academic success, you lived the wonderful events and activities we were able to bring back this year. You became part of us, and we created the we all over again. So thank you for trusting us, Universal Learning Academy parents, with your children. Thank you, educators, regardless of whatever duty, role, task you do here at the Academy. Thank you to each support staff, whether you're an interventionist, para-educator, a custodial team member, a main office leader, or instructional administrator, or operational administrator. You all made it happen. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. One particular individual had a lot of goals for her students this year. She believed that we can instill the importance of the arts into our students. Academics are great, but allow me to tell you one thing, 5th and 8th grade students. You have to explore your other opportunities and other talents. Whether you have an artistic skill, athletic skill, go for it. Go for whatever you believe will make you the true you in the future. And with that, we would like to welcome Ms. Alderni, our music education teacher at Universal Learning Academy. We're super proud of her perseverance this year to really bring back a full-blown music program, and I know we're going to do great things in the future. So I know she has a performance led by her 5th graders. Let's allow them the chance to shine. Can you hear me better? Alright, much better. I know I'm loud, but it's okay. You want to make me louder? Well, good morning, and welcome to Universal Learning Academy 5th and 8th grade transition ceremony. It's a pleasure to be here in front of you today as the National Honor Society advisor. My name is Mrs. Haifa Muslimani, the Dean of Student Services and Library, AE at ULA. So this morning we will be presenting NEHS, NA, and JHS, and NHS speakers to tell our students their experience in elementary, in middle school, and high school. So we're going to start off with NEHS with Yasser Fakhruddin.
Hello, my name is Yasser Fakhruddin, and I want to thank everyone in this young for being here and making this graduation happen. Hello, my name is Yasser Fakhruddin. I want to thank everyone in this gymnasium for being here and making this graduation happen. You students should be more proud of yourselves for this incredible accomplishment. Let me tell you about my experience. Fifth grade is an important year for students. It is the students' final year of preparation for middle school. This is the year kids begin to deal with algebraic ideas and undertake research essays. It is also the year they begin to understand writing, reading, history, science, and arts. Due to the support of the Universal Learning Academy staff throughout my elementary years, I found myself truly embracing my experience because the grade provides recess and opportunities to engage with other children and classmates, making friends is simple and enjoyable. Now, in terms of education, you may discover that you need to be able to read and concentrate for extended periods of time. Use a range of resources to research a topic and the features of your books to locate information. Excelling your research and report writing abilities is crucial. To do well on standardized tests, make sure to complete your daily bell work and complete your homework. My peers and I were constantly nervous about these tests. You should prevent yourself from being nervous because when you are nervous, you cannot do your best. I would tell you, I would tell you a new student coming to ULA not to worry because their faculty and staff will support you throughout your journey, the school journey. I have been learning with this school ever since preschool, and it's the best decision I've ever made. Once again, congratulations. Thank you to the staff who helped us here today. Thank you for your time.
Great job, Yasser. We gave him, like last time, we gave him a call for a speech together. Here he is, did an amazing job. Good job, Yasser. Now we're moving on to NJHS with our president, Angelina House.
Good morning, family, staff, and graduates. Good morning, family, staff, and graduates. My name is Angelina House, and I serve as MJHS President, Student Ambassador, and today I'm transitioning into high school. Middle school for me was abnormal. In my first year, we had the shutdown, then we transitioned fully virtual for my second. And for the third and final year, we transitioned back into in-person yet again. Based on that, you can tell it was challenging with the constant changes. And no matter where you are, change is inevitable. This is just the second chapter you'll be experiencing in your educational career. So dear graduating 5th graders, you do understand that this journey will be tough, right? So please, no matter what obstacles may come your way, do not give up. Imagine you're playing a game of strategy when you begin middle school this fall. And take a strategy to allow you to succeed as well. Use time management, organization, your connections to students and staff. Keep everything in moderation, so do not do something too much or too little. Review, review, review. Get a study group. Take notes every time you see something new, even if it seems useless. Make sure you're managing your health properly too. It's okay to take breaks. It'll be okay. This is the start of your long journey, and I'm sure you'll have the support of your families, friends, educators, and the future graduates come. Future graduates come.
Great job, Angelina. Now we call on Vice President Laura Musa.
Greetings, ULA staff, students, and families joining us today. My name is Laura Musa, and it is my honor to speak on behalf of the 8th grade class as the Vice President of our very own NGHS chapter at Universal Learning Academy. Thank you, ULA, for giving me this opportunity. This ceremony is a chance for us to stop for a moment, reflect, debrief, and set our standards, expectations, and goals for the journey we're about to embark on. So let's walk down memory lane for a minute. March 2020, our middle school experience took a different route into the unknown. We packed up our bags, not realizing that we won't be back into the classrooms until almost a year and a half later. The past virtual learning experience is what empowered this middle school class with resilience, commitment, and greater appreciation of being in person, building positive relations and interactions. To the 5th grade class sitting with us today, middle school is never meant to be the perfect experience. It's your chance to have some bad days and other better ones. It's your time to explore, experience, and learn. As you transition into the middle school hallway next year, walk into this journey with much confidence that everything is going to be all right. What may appear at first as an impossible task to do, as you struggle to get your materials out of the locker, will eventually become the most memorable time where you and your friends stop to talk about the drama of every class. I couldn't count the amount of times that my binders fell out of my hands and how often I stumbled during transition time. This hassle will soon become just a normal part of your routine if you structure and organize yourself well. Always remember that you have plenty of help and resources at your school. Don't hesitate to seek support from your guidance counselor, social worker, dean of students, and teachers. If I can give you any real advice, the one thing I would tell you is to always to yourself and stay true to yourself. Set your standards high, but always allow yourself a chance to slow down and take a break. Also, don't forget to take a lot of silly pictures and videos. Enjoy every moment of an experience that will later bring you joy and laughter. To our teachers, administrators, and families, thank you for putting up with us during the most challenging and empowering times of our lives. Thank you for never giving up on us during very uncertain times and for always being here. We know we drove you crazy, but we also know how proud you are seeing us transition today into yet another experience. Ninth grade, here we come. Thank you.
How inspiring was that? Great job, Laura. All right, moving on to our National Honor Society. We are starting off with Saba and Khuzara.
Good morning to all students, parents, and staff in the gymnasium. I want to start off by saying that high school is a roller coaster of emotions. Yes, you might say that I only have been here for a year, that I didn't see much still. I promise the image I had about high school and how it would be is nothing like experiencing it. Leaving these doors of being a middle schooler, you may be excited or nervous, but I promise you every step you take and every situation you come across is for a reason. It's either for you to take and use or let go from and grow. Every single individual in this gym graduating from 5th or 8th grade, just know that you have a purpose and you need to help yourself get that purpose by allowing yourself to grow. During your high school years, don't be afraid to take educated risks because you don't know what kind of flowers these educated risks can plant and grow. Last but not least, don't forget to have fun. These 4 years are going to be full of emotions. Enjoy and cherish and live up to them. And don't let yourself regret doing or not doing anything you wanted to accomplish. Because behind that fear is a very big chance of success and a bright future. Congratulations to each and every one of you onto your next new chapter.
Thank you, Salwa. And we lastly hear from National Honor Society member Noor Al-Mu'min.
Assalamu alaikum to all. Good morning and welcome to the class of 2022 transition ceremony. My name is Nora Momin and I would like to thank and recognize everyone who was able to make it today. Bringing you all here together, there is news everyone needs to hear before entering and experiencing transition. High school and middle school are not easy. As they progress from one grade to the next, these students experience several changes. Before entering high school during transition, I was terrified of not being able to achieve all the credits needed to graduate. I was afraid that no matter how hard I would try, I would not be able to fully achieve the objective I created for myself and my education. Some ways I skipped the stress and anxieties by having a well-balanced meal with my mental health. I stayed organized by writing all upcoming events, tests, and homework in a personal journal. I formed a respectful relationship with my peers and teachers, which makes all of high school feel so much smoother. This is honestly one of the biggest things I would suggest for someone. Because once you have a respectful correlation with your teachers, they will think much higher of you and be more reasonable when it comes to missing assignments. This can go as far as just saying a simple good morning or afternoon when walking in the door. I stress for all the upcoming high school students to learn about the SAT and SAT. Because this is not just another piece of paper your teacher is handing you. This is a state test that gives you a chance to earn many scholarships throughout college, saving $37,000 a year. Taking a state test is like handing your resume to a job. Both the state and job look to see if you have what they're searching for. I am like most of you graduates sitting ahead of me. I have been searching for a job ever since I entered middle school. Besides becoming an employee, grades can show your academic strengths, interests, and ability to learn new things, which is what I include in all my resumes. How I maintained straight A's over a 4.0 GPA is to create strong study habits and to learn new ways that benefit you without causing stress to your body. I created a healthy work environment at home to benefit from and study and do my homework in a clean station to make sure I'm not overflowing with useless information. I do attend orientation every year to get a preview of the teaching and school system, which I highly suggest to the upcoming middle and high school students to create strong habits with the teachers and to learn your schedule before entering school. This saves so much time in the hallway so you don't have to worry about who to go to or where you go next. During high school, I would participate in any way I could during class. You will most likely find yourself having warm-up questions in the beginning of class. Even if I didn't know how to answer, I would always try. This is one of the best ways to learn a topic you're stuck on. I would engage with my teachers to try to find a compatible tutor session that would benefit and improve from many ways. Many ways I stayed motivated throughout the hard days was to get a good sleep schedule to make sure I didn't fall asleep as the day went on. I remember to distance myself from those who would create a negative influence and distract me from my work. High school has taught me how to become independent and responsible while managing my classwork and homework. And not only my time, but others as well. It's essential to realize that you're not alone if you're entering high school for the first time. So don't be scared to talk to your classmates who could wind up becoming your friends later on in the year. If you ever feel uncomfortable speaking to your classmates, the Universal Linear Academy staff will gladly assist you and guide you through your transition. There's a good chance that every other kid in your class is going through the same thing. So keep in mind that you will only experience this anxiousness for a short time. Everything will become second nature once you settle into school and become getting adjusted to your new system. This is an outlook on my high school experience and how you can all benefit from it, being the best version you can possibly be of your class. So, congrats class of 2022.
Thank you to all our NHS members. Speeches, your words of wisdom will go a long way, I'm sure, right? Fifth graders and eighth graders, right? You were listening, right? Yeah, okay. All right, now I'm going to call Ms. Sulaiman to proceed with our procession. Ms. Sulaiman and Ms. Man.
Good morning. My name is Ms. Sulaiman. I am the coordinator of instruction and curriculum at ULA, and this is Ms. Mai.
Hi, good morning. Welcome everyone. I'm Ms. May Sabah, the ULA K-12 counselor.
All right, so we're going to give you a presentation about transition from 5th grade to middle school and from, thank you, 8th grade to high school. I will start, then Ms. May will take over. All right, so these are the similarities between elementary and middle school. We have the specials, the world language, grade level lunch, parent conferences, report cards, of course, and opportunities for parent participation. Specials, who would like to tell me what the specials are we're talking about? Yes, Fatima. And, yes, what about world language? What language do we learn at ULA? Yes, Ibrahim. Arabic. All right. Parent conferences happen twice a year. Parents will be informed on class dojo, and teachers will keep parents informed as well. Opportunities for parent participation. Parents are welcome to be a part of a lot of the things we do at ULA. We do have a lot of engagement, get-togethers, coffee with the principal, and a lot of things that will come back next year that we didn't get to do much of this year. Now, oh, we can't adjust it? All right. That's okay, I know that it's not. So, the differences between elementary and middle school. In elementary school, one teacher teaches all the subjects, like Ms. Barakat and Mr. Kingsbury, right? In middle school, you will have a teacher per subject. So your social studies teacher is different than your science teacher, different than your ESA teacher, different than your math teacher, and you'll be divided into teams. You will not be all together like now. Now, students change classrooms to go to different teachers. So your teachers do not come to you, you go to your teachers. So for example, Ms. Becca will be your social studies teacher. You will have to go to her room when you have social studies. So you have to always have your schedules on you, especially the first couple of weeks, so you know where you're going next, what you need to go, what you need to do. Now, students must keep their belongings in their lockers. In fifth grade, you already do that, but in eighth grade, you have to go back and forth to your locker during transition. To put, for example, your ELA book and get your social studies book, or whatever it is you need. Students have more homework and workload, and we expect you to be more responsible. We expect you to know what you need to do, to go to your teachers and find out what you're missing, what you need to do to catch up. It's not the teacher doesn't have to keep, contacting your parents contacting your teachers. When you're a middle schooler, it's your responsibility. You should take charge of your education. Middle school offers extracurricular activities, sports, interest clubs, music. Can one of the middle schoolers tell us what extracurricular activities you have in middle school? Yeah, any of you? Yeah. What else? Yes. What else? What else do you do in middle school that you didn't do? Yes. Is that what you wanted to say? Yeah. All right. Anything else? What else do you do in middle school that you didn't do in elementary school? Yeah. Yes. All of these extracurricular activities you'll be a part of in middle school that you're not a part of in elementary school. And I hope you are all planning to be a part of all these extracurricular activities. All right. Now, so it's okay. No problem. I'm gonna
So basically, the middle school subjects include your ELA, so in sixth grade, it will be ELA for sixth graders. Um, and you have a section of that class that trains you more for composition and online writing. And then you have your math, you have your science, your social studies, your Arabic class, depending on your level. And then you have drama, art, and your PE class. So for some of you, if you're in 6A, you'll have art first semester, probably. 6B will have music the first semester, and then you guys switch. So you'll have both art and music next year, one for the first semester, and then another for the next semester.
So, and your schedule is not the same every day like it is in fifth grade. So when you are in middle school, you won't have ELA every morning. And then math, sometimes you might have math in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon. Sometimes you might have the same schedule 2 days in a row. That's why you always have to do what with your schedules? Keep it with you at all times, yes. All right, so, thank you. All right, this is a copy of what your schedule will look like. It will tell you who your teacher is, what room your teacher is in, from what time to what time you need to report to that room. And remember, you only have like 3 to 5 minutes or less for transition, so you need to be quick, right, when you're transitioning from one class to another. Now, 8th grade to high school, Miss Mai.
Hi, eighth graders. Hi. First of all, I'm so proud of all of you, and I'm proud of your families. It's been a pleasure to get to know you over this past year, and I'm very excited about our continuing journey together. So, you'll be transitioning, and our relationship will be transitioning a little bit too. It will be different. You will come to me for different reasons now. They're more future focused, okay? So, there are so many different things about high school. It's wonderful, it's exciting, it's liberating, you have more choice, you have more independence, but your choices have consequences on you and your future. So I urge you and I encourage you to pick the right choices. So in high school, there are certain requirements per the Michigan State government, the Department of Education, for you to graduate. ULA doesn't set that, okay? It's the rule for all of us to follow. So you need 50 community service hours for you to graduate. And I'm very happy to have parents as witnesses, okay? So parents, please keep this information in mind too, because I will need you to push them to achieve these things. So, oh, can we go back? Can we go back in? Miss Akram? Okay, I misread that. So you have credit requirements. You need at least 24 credits that are divided in different areas, which I'll go over to get your high school diploma. Your GPA is unlike elementary and middle. Now, every single class in high school will affect the final GPA that gets sent to the college you're applying to. So your PE class in ninth grade will affect your GPA when you're a senior. So keep that in mind, okay? Everything starts counting now. Attendance is followed up with, it's kept track with, just like it was, but now it goes on your record with the state. So attendance is very important. If you're not here, you're missing things. If you're not here, not only are you missing on academics, you're just missing on being a ninth grader or a 10th grader or whichever grade you're in high school. And then as I was saying, the community service requirements, you need at least 50 hours. You earn half a credit for that to graduate. If you don't get the 50 hours in for me, the form is outside of my office. I have to hold your transcript. You don't graduate. So, and I know a lot of you are already starting this, and you can start this summer, okay? You have to really monitor yourself and be self-aware. You're exploring who you are. You're all wonderful people. Embrace who you are. Work on what you need to work with. Your behavior, again, goes on your state record, not only your school record. It goes on your state record now. And your study skills are critical because, as we said, you have more independence in high school, okay? And then, okay. So can we get the next slide, Ms. Ackerman? Okay, so let me tell you the basic breakdown. Actually, the next one with the table. Okay, here we are. So this is kind of an outline of what you'll be doing for the next 4 years with me, hopefully. Okay? All right. So to graduate, you need 4 ELA credits. So what was the total that I told you to graduate? How many credits in total? Kimai? 24 credits, okay? Out of the 24, you have to have 4 ELA credits. Out of the 24, you have to have 4 math credits. Then science and social studies goes down to 3. 3 science credits, as you see, biology, chemistry, physics. Then for the social studies, these right here. And you need at least 6 credits for electives. What are examples of electives? I'm actually going to ask one of the parents, what would be an example of an elective? Parents. Come on, parents. Yes. There you go. So similar to specials, electives in high school are music, art, but you are going more in depth. So it will be music theory, music appreciation, graphic design, creative art. So you'll get into a specific area of the discipline, okay? You need 6 credits of that. You need 2 credits in a world language, and we luckily have Arabic provided throughout here, and the 2 credits need to be of the same language. So you can't bring in a credit of a different language. So 2 credits in Arabic. In high school, you also have wonderful opportunities to start exploring your post-secondary life, okay? That includes dual enrollment classes at Henry Ford. So you'd actually be taking a course with a professor at Henry Ford College that will count for your college GPA and your high school GPA. So you're like, I don't know why they say killing two birds with one stone. Why would you want to kill birds? But you guys know what I mean, okay? So, and you're also saving off time from college. So you get to start applying for dual enrollments your sophomore year at the end. So I have sophomores applying or have applied. And you start taking these classes at Henry Ford, starting with your junior and senior year. Some seniors who graduated this year have saved over a semester of college, okay? So instead of going to college for 4 years, they're only gonna go for 3.5 or like 3, okay? We also have advanced placement classes, and we're continuing to expand our selection. So why would you pursue these opportunities? These opportunities help you get more scholarships. They make your transcript look better when you apply to college. They teach you how college courses and train you and give you experience of how they'll be, so that it's not a complete culture shock when you graduate high school. And they really bring out the hard worker that's in you, okay? You can view more information, parents and students, in our course catalog for ULA. And then I'm gonna pass it over to Ms. Layman for some tips.
All right, we kind of talked about this already. Maybe middle schoolers can tell us. Transition between two classes is how long? How many minutes do you have to transition? Yes. 5 minutes. And what are you expected to do in these 5 minutes? Yes. Yes. So that covers transition. That's what you need to do. And you need to be in your next class before next hour bell rings. You need to keep your eyes on the clock. A lot of admins will be in the hallway telling you where to go in the first 2 weeks to show you the way, what you need to do. You are responsible for remembering what your homework is, right? You will have planners. You need to write down what your homework is, what you need to do. You make sure you turn in your work on time, because if you don't, how? You lose like 10% of your grade every day you are late. And after 2 weeks, you can't even make it up. Now, your GPA matters, like Ms. May told us. You have to always be organized. You have to ask a lot of questions. You have to take responsibility for your own learning. It's up to you to reach your full potential and to reach the highest you can reach, right? It's up to me or to you? Yes, it is up to you, Mushtaba. Right. All right. After school program, how many of you go to ACP? Okay, Fadak, you want to tell us a little bit? What is ACP? Not Fadak, I mean Rayan, sorry. Rayan, you raised, who raised your hand? Fatima? All right, Fadak, I thought so. Yalla, Fadak.
That's Huda.
Okay, one of you, Huda, whoever wants to, tell me about ACP. You can stand up and speak a little bit loud. What is ACP? Right, and when is it? From what time to what time? All right. Who has something to add about ACP? Yes, Taed. Yes, it helps you learn better or become a better learner. Yes, Brian. Yes, it does. Thank you, Brian. So, and then, yeah. All right. So, any questions? Any questions? Yes, Brahim.
In middle school, is there, can you sign up for soccer?
No. Why not? You can. There's a lot of extracurricular activities in middle school. But you have to see the team. There's so many things you need to look at, okay? Volleyball, soccer, there's a lot of sports, a lot of activities, and we'll help you with it when time comes. You could always still come to me, you know. All right, any other questions? All right, Ms. Man, you have something to say? So the key things I want you guys to remember. If you get an F, you have to do a keystone. You have to pass your core classes, okay? It's your choice. You're either on my keystone credit recovery list, or you're on like my high achievers getting scholarships. As Ms. Busi mentioned, we got $1,000,000 and almost $400,000 in scholarship and college grant money for our seniors this year. And we're still counting. The money's still coming in. So make it easier for me to help you get that money, okay? Take your AP classes, take dual enrollment classes, maintain a good high GPA, work on your writing skills. All of these things will facilitate your success in high school and after high school, okay? And I'm here for you for any questions. We're going to go through everything again during the beginning of next year, okay? I'm so proud of our 8th graders, and I'm so proud of our 5th graders. Congratulations, guys. Welcome to middle school, and welcome to high school. Right now, Ms. Farooq will be joining us to announce the names of the transitioning students.
We're going to go ahead and begin what the parents really were here for, which is celebrating you being up here on stage. I do want to thank each and every educator that was up here sharing very, very critical information. We have our elementary dean of students and family engagement liaison. She will be leading the honor ceremony. If I can ask the fifth grade teachers to please lead the way. Let's give it up to Ms. Garaveta, Mr. Kingsley. Oh yeah. Teachers are going to hand you a trophy. Mrs. Diane is going to hand you your award. I'm going to have the easy part of shaking your hand. Okay? So everyone knows what to expect. You're going to come through on stage. You're going to take your time so that your parents see you and take a beautiful picture of you. Excited?
Hello everyone, good morning family, good morning students, good morning staff. My name is Mrs. Lamise Blue. I am the K through 5 Dean of Student Affairs and Family Engagement Liaison. This is my first year with ULA. It was such a pleasure to work with these students. I did have a hard group of students. They challenged me really, really well, and they kept me on my toes, but they were a fun crowd. And one thing about these students is they were one team, and I'm sure the teachers will agree. They stood up for each other so much, which made my job that much harder. So I am honored to initiate the ceremony to give them these awards and to call them up. So we're going to start with 5A, and that is Mr. Kingsbury's class. We are going to start with Aya Abdullah, and Aya Abdullah did receive the Math Champion Award. Come up, Ra'id Al-Hariri. Ali Al-Hashimi. Fatima Al-Jashmi. Fatima Al-Jashmi is the most improved award. Fatima Al-Rasul. Fatima Al-Rasul is our Arabic language top performer award. Oh, Fatima Al-Rasul, come back. You received the Reading Champion Award. Good job. The writer of the semester. HDS Pillars Award. Science Champion Award, and one more. Let's see what you received. Last but not least, the Math Champion Award. All right, after Fatima, we have Mushtaba Al-Saraji. Amara Sufyan. Amara received our Math Champion Award. Ayana received the Science Champion Award. Ayan also received our Reading Champion Award. And Ayan received our Most Improved Award. Ayala Sati. Hassan Basri. Sasha Durrani. Look at Sasha. Our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Our Reading Champion Award. Our HES Pillars Award. Sasha also received our Writer of the Semester, Science Champion Award. And last one, let's see what you received. Last but not least, I can't get it. Math Champion Award. Good job. Ahmed Haj. Ahmed, come on up. You received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award, our Math Champion Award, our Reading Champion Award, our HES Miller Award, our Writer of the Semester Award, and last but not least, our Science Champion Award. Julia Summer, Julia, you received our Arabic our Reading Champion Award, HES Pillar Award, Writer of the Semester, and Science Champion Award. Good job, everyone. Yasmin Ibrahim. Yasmin received our Math Champion Award. Good job, Yasmin. Adam Fulani. Adam received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Fatima Magnus. Fatima received our Math Champion Award and our Most Improved Award. Good job. Julie Milton, come on up. Julie received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award, our Math Champion Award, our Reading Champion Award, HES Miller Award, Writer of the Semester, and Science Champion Award. Give it up. Good job. Travis Parker. Ayaan Salami. Marius Sharon. Marius, come on. You received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award, our Writer of the Semester, and our Math Champion Award. Good job, Marius. Brian Taylor. Brian received our Most Improved Award. Good job. Hamza Zainul Abidin. Hamza received our Most Improved Award and our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Good job, Hamza. And last but not least, for Friday, we have Hamid Zikrat. Hamid received our Most Improved Award. Good job, Hamid. All right, now we have 5B. So let's start with 5B. 5B. All right, students, please redirect your attention to me. 5A, 5B. The homeroom teacher for 5B was Miss Rana Barakat. We are going to begin with Amina Aboud. Come on up, Amina. You received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Mayar Ahmed. Mayar received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Samir Al-Asmar. Samir received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Al-Walid Al-Asmi. Huda Al-Fatlawi. Huda received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Yazan Al-Khuzai. Mirhat Al-Nabulsi. Dair Al-Mati. Dair received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Muhammad Al-Amara. Muhammad received our Most Improved Award. He also received HES Pillar Award, and he received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Good job, Muhammad. Aisha Al-Awayed. Aisha received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award, our HES Pillars Award. Please do a good job, Aisha. I am so sorry, I didn't name Ibrahim Al-Abid. Ibrahim, come on up. You received our HES Pillar Award. Good job. And our Arabic Top Language Performer Award. Good job, Ibrahim. Marwa Al-Haidari. Marwa Al-Haidari received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award, our Math Champion Award, and the Most Improved. Good job, Marwa. Mahmoud Al-Fulani. Champion Award, and HES Pillar Award. Good job, Diane. حسينات الناجي رقية الصياح يوسف الصياح صباح الشويلي Hayden Al-Yassiri. Hayden received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Good job. Yusuf Al-Sayyaf and Hayden Al-Yassiri. Hayden, you received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Lynn Shihab. Lynn received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award, our HES Pillar Award, and our Most Improved Award. Good job, Lynn.
5A, if you can hear me, I'd love to see your hands up. 5A. Thank you, gentlemen. 5B, if you can hear me, I'd like your eyes on me. It is super exciting to receive a torch and an award. But it's even better if we give the chance to the awardees up here to be recognized. I know we can do better. So I'd like everyone's undivided attention up here. Thumbs up. Thank you, fifth grade.
Fatima Ilahi. Fatima received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Paul Hallis. Paul received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. He received our HES Winner Award, Writer of the Semester. Also, Math Champion Award. We still got more, Paul. Look at you. Last but not least, Reading Champion Award. Good job, Paul. Good job. Rotaj Shilby. Rotaj received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Hassan Jafar. Hassan received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award. Cassidy Leonard. Anissa Nawari. Anissa, you received our Arabic Language Top Performer Award, our Writer of the Semester, and the HES Pillar Award. Good job. And Celia Tooley. That is that for our fifth grade class. Come up, Celia. Now I'm going to give it over to Mrs. Boosie, our school principal.
Well, congratulations to 5A and 5B on officially transitioning to middle school. Woo-hoo! Thank you. Now, we're going to give our undivided attention, thank you, to the very next group, which is a very special group transitioning to high school. If I could please ask the teachers to join us on the podium, on stage. Ms. Saad will have the honor of announcing the 8th grade awardees on behalf of our teachers.
Hey, good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Good to see everybody today. I'm so happy to see my middle schoolers leaving to a new chapter. And we're welcoming our elementary to our middle school. We're so excited to meet all of you. We're going to go ahead and start with 8A. We'll do the certificates. Please come to us when you hear your name. We'll start with Noor Abdullah. Reading Champion Award, Writer of the Semester, Science Champion, Most Improved, and the Urban Top Performer Award. Marek and Ahmed, Marek received HS Pillar Award, Character Award, Most Improved Award, Urban Language Top Performer Award, and Special Talent Award. Aya Asrawi received HS Pillar Award. Nanda Al-Jashmi received Most Improved Award. Unfortunately, is not here. Rahat At-Dakar, she received HS Pillar Award. Amira Al-Hilali, Most Improved Award. Ali Ali received Most Improved Award. ULA Man. Abbas Al-Juburi, Most Improved Award from Miss Metro. Khalil Al-Shara, Most Improved Award. Barakat received Most Improved Award. Yasin Sheikh Taha, HS Pillar Award. Character, Culture, Scholarship, Writer of the Semester Award, Most Improved Award, and Urban Topic Program. Sadia Al-Haj, Most Improved Award. Fadar Fakhruddin, HS Pillar Award. And Most Improved Award. Angelina Hollis, HS Pillar Award Scholarship, HS Pillar Award, Reading Champion Award, Science Champion Award, and Most Improved Award for Muhammad Hadi, Ian Mercy, received HS Pillar Award, Writer of the Semester Award, and Most Improved Award. Sukaina Hussein received Scholarship and Community HS Pillar Award, Most Improved Award, Urban Language Top Performer Award. Zara Ibrahim, Naheed Jones, Naheed received Most Improved Award. Malak Katan, Malak received HS Pillar Award Scholarship, HS Pillar Award Character, Merit Champion Award, Writer of the Semester Award, Urban Language Top Performer Award. Good job. Fatmi Khalil, Scholarship Pillar Award, Writer of the Semester Award, Science Champion Award. Zahra Mahdi, Most Improved Award in ULA and Science. Mahmoud Mahmouz, Most Improved Award. Himaya Middleton, Most Improved
أهالي الكرام، بس معرفة إنه نحن ما خلصنا بالأورد سيريموني للصف الثامن، بطلب من كل الأهالي الكرام لو سمحتوا جلوس بس لحتى نقدر نكرم طلاب الصف الثامن لو سمحتوا. I do ask all of our families to please take a seat at this time. We are still resuming our 8th grade award ceremony. We can take pictures after the ceremony is done. بطلب من كل الأهالي الجلوس at this time لو سمحتوا لحتى نقدر نكرم طلاب صف ثامن. At this time, 5A and 5B are undivided.
Thank you, Mrs. Lucy. We are going to start with AB, Zainab Abed Hussein. Musa Abadi, Musa Bismillah, Shakira. Nada Al-Hariri. Nada received HS Miller Award, Urban Language Local Performer Award, and Reading Champion Award. Nada Al-Zami. روان الرسول، محمد الأحوال، محمد ياسين HS Miller Award, Urban Top Performer Award. نرجس أبو صالح، سارة الحكيان، سارة رسيم HS Miller Award. مايا الحسن، ريم المحمود، ريم received Most Improved Award. علي السعدي received the Special Talent Award. Zain Al-Wahibi, Zain received Reading Champion Award. Serenity Anderson received the Writer of the Semester. Ayhal Aqil, Ibrahim Baker, Ibrahim received Writer of the Semester, HS Miller and Urban Language Top Performer Award. Ava Banjul, Ava received HS Miller Award and Urban Language Top Performer Award. Noor Al-Haj, Noor received Writer of the Semester Award, HS Miller Award, and Most Improved Award. Fatima Fakhruddin received Reading Champion Award. Fatima Reading Champion Award. Zaina Ibrahim received Writer of the Semester Award. Ammar Isa, Mustafa Juma, Sayan Kinaskov, Nadir Narous, Terence Marks, Terence received Most Improved Award. Shahid Mujahideen, Shahid received Most Improved Award. Aliyah Nabila, Antoine's Prize, she received Writer of the Semester Award. Salih Maritz received Reading Champion Award. HS Award, Science Champion Award. Good job.
HES Academies have been serving the Detroit metro area for over 23 years, promoting academic excellence, leadership, and cultural diversity, ranking as some of the top schools in the state of Michigan. Our pre-K through 12th grade students enjoy tuition-free, state-accredited education by STEM certified and highly qualified staff with no geographical restrictions, and with advanced placement, college dual enrollment, scholarship, and Arabic language programs. Noor International Academy in Sterling Heights at niapsa.org, Star International Academy in Dearborn Heights and in Canton at starpsa.org, Universal Academy in Detroit at universalpsa.org, and Universal Learning Academy in Westland at ulapsa.org. Join HES Academies today and enjoy a free Chromebook for every enrolled student.